We gather here today for a very important topic, ladies and gentlemen. We've always saying that our business is not microwave. You shouldn't have the mindset of I'm starting and if it doesn't work in the next 1 week, I quit. Then you better quit now. You don't have to waste the 1 week. So today we want to focus on the topic building a long-term business. How do you make sure that you build a business that will last for the longest? And to take us through this topic is someone, a leader, a special leader, I would call him, who has been in this business for a couple of years. He will tell you how many, he will identify himself, and he has consistently built his business with that mindset of longevity, knowing that it's not a 1 year, 2 years business, but lifelong business. And we couldn't have found a better trainer on this subject than our own upcoming Sapphire director, Father Lucas Juma. Please, Father Lucas, if you can hear me, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Daktari, for this opportunity that you have granted me to teach our friends and my colleagues, the Superstars team, on this topic that I really value. So, as you have already introduced, my name is Father Lucas Juma, a priest and someone who is very busy touching people's souls and touching lives also through this business for the last 8 years. And I joined so that my mom could get better health, but immediately after she got healed, I switched goals and started building the business so that I could also earn residual income and all the goodies that come with our business. So the topic that was given to me is building a long-term business. Building a long-term and stable business is quite important for each one of us. And the main reason is because when we decide to do this business, we have something that we want to achieve. And therefore, it is something that we have trust in it. We know that it is going to help us in a very far future, not just the near future, but a very, very far future. And we are told that if you don't deploy yourself and build your future, someone else will deploy you to build for them their future. Therefore, it is quite wise for each one of us who have joined this business so that we may be able to work diligently, work hard, and also work smart so that we can build a stable business. So let us go straight to the point. If you want to build a stable neo-life business, what is quite important is that you must begin by elaborating your goal. What do you want to achieve through this neo-life business? For example, someone may say that in the next 5 years, I would like to be earning a minimum of Kenya shillings 500,000 or $5,000 in each month. And each year, go for holidays outside my country. And all this is sponsored by the company. That could be a goal. Or someone would formulate a different goal. I would like to have a family house somewhere where I can even build a swimming pool and have a place whereby I can be having my holiday home. Something like that. But it must be an elaborate goal that you focus yourself to achieve. And this goal must be smart. It must be achievable. It must be something that you have a specific timeline to achieve. And then you set your line very well, what you want to do in order to achieve that. Now, after elaborating your goal, then there are a few things that you must do. The first one is that you have to treat your business as a professional enterprise. Treat your business as a professional enterprise. We compare through the professions that we have. For example, a nurse employed to work in a hospital will work in a professional way. A teacher will work in a professional way. A doctor the same, and any other profession that we have. You work according to what you are taught and according to the rules and regulations. And this one also applies to our business, that you must work it in a professional way. That means that you must learn the rules and the regulations. And this one is what we call training. We must always be ready to attend training to gain skills so that we may be able to do it in a professional way. Master the core pillars of success and apply them in your business. So we have the core pillars that are important for us, and the following are them. One is using the products. Become a product of the products. So once you join the company, you are the first customer. And then when you use the products, you gain experience about these products. And this one is going to help you, especially when you will be dealing with your customers. Consistently use these products, especially the nutritional products, the home care products, and all the others, the farm care. And this constant use is also giving you better health. And at the same time, it helps to strengthen your conviction and personal testimony as you build your story. Remember that facts tell, but stories sell. And we are not here only to tell, but to sell. Number two is to build a good customer base. Building a good customer base. So you are going to know that there is no business that you can succeed in without making sales. And in order to make sales, you need to build a good and a stable customer base. A stable customer base helps you to share your products and make sales each month, thereby doing your personal points. I know right now everyone knows what personal points or PPV mean, that each month you are supposed to do a minimum of 100. And I have said a minimum, that means that you have to do 100 or more. Someone can do 500, 600, 800, 1,000, and we have seen some people doing as many as 4,000 points alone. And this one you cannot do by yourself. You need customers who buy products through your license. And in that case, you earn the points. Sales also give you profits. And when we make profits, we really get motivated. So sometimes you will find that before you build your stable business, you find that you will be earning from the profits much better than from the company. It is only later on that when you, after building a stable team, that now the company starts giving you crazy payments at the end of the month, far much higher than the profits that you make. You have seen some people earning as big as 1.5 million. People like Oceana Sanga, who are two diamond directors, the one diamond directors earning something like 901 M. And for sure, you cannot get profits of 1M. So you find that after building a stable team, the business goes exponentially bigger and bigger. And this is our goal. This is why we are tackling this topic today. So making sales gives you profits, and these profits sometimes become a lot and can sustain you within the month. And this one also helps to motivate you to also be assured and also assure others that this business really works. In order to get a stable customer base, for sure, you must keep talking to people daily. And this is what we call prospecting. So we prospect in order to get customers, and at the same time, we prospect in order to get potential team members. What you also need to do in making sales, that is when building a stable customer base, you need to identify the products that move well for you, where you are in the environment where you live and where you frequent, and that your customers may keep coming back for them. This also requires you to have product knowledge through training. We can never avoid training for sure. Also, you need to learn to listen to the needs of your customers and clients. We don't force our products on people. Actually, as a professional, your work is only to advise. And when you advise, you will find that you entice the person to come for the product that they need. Some of the fast-moving products that can give you repeat sales include TNN, omega-3, CalMag, magnesium, ProVitality, multi-minerals, Neolife Tea, Aloe Vera Plus, Aloe Vera Gel, Nourishing Hand and Body Lotion, Chelated Zinc, Botanical Balance, CoQ10, Full Motion, and others. I have not mentioned all of them because there are many. We also have the vitamins, the vitamin B complex, vitamin C. For example, during the cold season that we are just approaching, you will find that you will be using zinc, vitamin C, garlic allium, and all that. So we have many of them. At the same time, we have some of the products like Supergrow that is never out of demand. It might be out of supply, but not out of demand. The demand is just so high. We also have cleaning detergents or home care products like the Super 10. We have the LDC. We have Care. We have Lemon Glow, Carpet Glow, Fantastic, LC, 30, and others. There are just so many. So it is upon each one of us, each person who wants to build a stable business, to have the knowledge of these products so that you are able to educate your customers in the right way. Having product knowledge will help you to give the right products according to the needs of your customers. And as I said, this is what will give you more personal points and as well as profits. Then something else that we need to do in order to build a stable and long-lasting business is sponsoring. I would like to combine sponsoring and duplicating. So sponsor people into your business each month And sponsoring simply means bringing new people to your team, those who register and get license through you, and then they join your team. They get the starter kit, and then I combined sponsoring with duplicating. That means that after you sponsor these people, it is always important to teach them so that they do the same things that you are doing. This is what we call duplication. Remember that the more you sponsor, the better. And that is why the company has also insisted on doing 3 in 30 each month. 3 in 30 simply means sponsoring 3 people, each one doing 100 personal points within that month they have joined. And why do 3? In fact, that 3 is just minimum. You can do 4, 5, 6, 10, 15. I remember that there was a month, actually the month I became director, I still remember that I sponsored 16 people within that month, and that has been my highest ever. Right now, I am working hard to beat that limit so that I can do better. So we duplicate. That simply means we teach them to do what we are doing so that they can use the products, they can share the products with their customers, and then they can also sponsor people into their teams. And so if I bring 3 people and then probably 1 or 2 are not doing what is required, obviously I cannot fail to get 1 who is serious. That is the reason why we insist on doing 3 in 30. So this is something that you must push yourself to do. It doesn't come by itself. It always comes through a personal push. Then something else that we must also do in order to build a stable and durable and long-lasting business is work on building leaders in your team. So you have customers who give you personal points. You have a team that is growing. And now these team members, you have now to start building leaders among them. What does it mean? It means that you have to identify who are leaders or who are potential leaders in this team of mine. And then you build them little by little, step by step. For example, you need to have a goal of producing directors in your team. Every goal of a business builder is to become director. And after becoming director, also produce directors in your team. So that is the simplest way of building your business. So if you are not yet director, please work to become director the fastest possible. We have been taught in this Tuesday meetings, trainings on how to become directors 2 different ways. And so you can go back to your upline director, and the upline director will teach you what to do. And we always say that life begins at director level. Obviously, that is where the sweetness starts. Once you produce a director, you need now to help this director also to become a leader, because it is a director who also has people under him or her. So this is a leader who will also want to work and produce other directors in his or her team. And you as the upline, once you produce 1 director, you step up to a higher level, actually to world team. And this is how it grows. Now, duplication is important, sponsoring is important, getting customers is important. Then something else that we must remember to do is that we have to build wide and deep. A stable business is that which you build wide and deep through sponsoring and duplication. Wide simply means that the people you sponsor personally, those we call legs, we need to go as wide as 12. So I go sideways like this, and the people I directly sponsor under me, I need to have at least 12 stable ones. Remember that before you get those 12 stable team members, you must sponsor roughly 100 or even 150. It is not as easy as somebody may think, but we are not here to do easy things anyway. That is the dynamics of this business. So in order to have a wide and stable leg of roughly 12 to 15 serious people, you need to have roughly 100. So if you are running between 5 and 10 right now in your team, you have not started doing the business. You are just starting, and you still have a long way to go. Then deep here means that the people who are sponsored by your downlines and downlines of your downlines up to the 12th level downwards. So I sponsor person A sponsors person B, and person B sponsors person C, and person C sponsors person D, down, 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 up to the 12th level. Now, this one, if I have my 12 legs, and each one goes down 12 levels downwards, then I can consider that I have a stable business. So this deep will ensure that that leg, if the leg is a director, is a person who always does what points the director needs to do. So we know very well that a director needs to do 4,000 points within 1 month, and that is it means that these legs downwards and also the legs of the downline wide are going to help this downline of mine to qualify at title every month. And this is the importance of having it wide and deep to make it stable. So each month you need to qualify at your current title. That means that if you are a manager, each month you must end the month by doing 500 points or more, but not less, with your team, of course, and work hard to step up to a higher level. So this is what is going to help you. So you must struggle and see. If you are a qualified distributor, never finish the month by not doing 100 personal points. But then you move to the next level, which is manager, doing 500 QPV each month. And then senior manager, 1,000 QPV per month. That is with the team. Executive manager doing 2,000 QPVs per month. And then director, 4,000. Sapphire director with the team must be qualifying at title by doing at least 10,000 or more. So you find that this is the importance of building a team, because even if you are able to do 4,000 personal points, then how will you be able to do 10,000? And in fact, for you to produce, for you to become a Sapphire director, that is a world team, then it is required of you that you must produce at least one director. So it means that you will have to sponsor in order to produce. That is how it goes. Then after that, you have a stable team, the team that qualifies every month, and that is the team that will also help you to qualify. So we do all these consistently each month, because human beings are not machines, and people change every day. You might find that somebody has joined the team very enthusiastic, but then after some short time, they find it is not what they thought. They just leave. So you must keep on sponsoring so that you replace these guys that are leaving. And until you get the right people, and this work of sponsoring and duplicating doesn't end. Now we are going to look at some of the traits that we need in building a stable business. Number one is consistency. As I have just said, all that I have indicated up there must be done every day. So this is your everyday work. Do the basics, come what may. Things will not always be easy, but you must keep doing. Keep training, keep sponsoring, keep using the products, keep prospecting, keep building your team. Number two is planning. So you need to plan your daily activities every day before you go to bed. Like today, you must be able to indicate, what am I going to do tomorrow? So that as you wake up tomorrow, you already have a plan. And this one is helping you not to waste your time, because every day counts. You must sit down and plan, where am I going to prospect? Whom am I going to prospect? Who am I going to expose the business to, so that I do BOP, one-on-one or team? Then you need to know, what am I going to do today for my personal training or personal development? What am I going to do today so that I am able to sell some products? So these income producing activities, I call them so, we must be able to plan them and do them each day. And this is what will help us to make progress. Something else that we need is focus. You need to focus. You need to focus on what you want, focus on what you want to do more to achieve more. Be focused on the goal, never lose focus, and what you want will always come to you. Then we also need personal attitude. It is not easy because there are so many challenges that come. But despite the challenges, we must be able to have a positive attitude, mindset. Positive mindset is quite important, because if you don't train your mind to look at the positive side of life, you will find that so many things will be discouraging you. So positive attitude is also quite important. We also have something that we call self-push. Push yourself, because nobody else is going to push you. At a given moment, the upline might push you at up to a certain level, and then they give up. And what happens, for example, if the upline you thought would push you is the one who quits the business? Are you going to quit? No, the business is yours. I say that because my upline quit, by the way, and I remained there. So it was my personal decision to say, despite the fact that the upline has quit, personally, I have to push because the business is mine. Be someone who pushes himself or herself to do stuff, organizing events, attending trainings, talking to people, doing sales, and all that. So you are not going to wait that to be reminded, hey, that you never reminded me that today there is a Zoom meeting. No, it is upon you to check if it has been sent. Sometimes you will even need to ask, do we have it today? Yeah, be proactive. Don't just wait so that you are spoon fed. So if you are someone who has got the self push, then you will achieve. And then we have also what we call resilience. Resilience, do it even when things become difficult. If it has to be, it is upon me. Always you say that if it has to be, then it is up to me. It is up to you. If the success has to come, it is up to you. So that means whether things are easy, you will push. Whether things are hard, you will do it, come what may. I would like to finish. So I have some nuggets that I would like to share with you in conclusion as we build a stable and strong, durable business. Number one, if you do not build structure today, your future will collapse on you. If you don't build structure today, your future will collapse on you. Choose the future that you want. Number two, if you don't get disciplined today, your future will control you. Yeah. If you don't get disciplined so that you do the right thing, what is required of you, if you don't get disciplined today, your future will control you, and it will not be a nice future. Number three, if you do not create income today, your future will embarrass you. That is hard. That is tough. If you do not create income today, your future will embarrass you. Yes, that is what makes us to see the importance of this business. Number four, if you do not invest in yourself today, your future will punish you. If you do not invest in yourself today, if you don't have personal development, you don't grow, you don't change, you don't transform yourself, your future will punish you. Therefore, get out of your comfort zone and start building a future that you will be happy to live. A future that you will smile every morning when you wake up. When the bills increase and your strength reduces, life becomes hell on earth. If you want to age gracefully, work the business now and build a good foundation. Finally, take full responsibility now and build a brighter future, one block at a time. Sponsor one person at a time. Develop one leader at a time. Do it every day. As long as you breathe, do the basics, do the requirements, do the necessary. Keep growing. Do not stop until you achieve your goal. Remember, procrastination is our dream stealer. Never procrastinate. Do what you are supposed to do today so that you can check back and see behind what you have achieved, what remains to be achieved as you move towards your success. Otherwise, thank you so much. Let me stop there.
Thank you so much, Father Lucas, for that very well thought session that you've shared with us. Team, you'll agree with me that really it's now very clear how you can build a long-term and stable business for yourself. I don't think it's important for me to repeat anything, emphasize anything, or add anything from what Father Lucas has shared with us. Those who've been with us from the beginning, a very rich content, but just very moved by your closing remark, Father Lucas, that really to build a long-term stable business is basically one block at a time, one person at a time, and one leader at a time. That means we have to build strong relationships with the individuals that we are bringing in the business. And that reminds me that we must build a community, not just followers, but a community, a family. People who will do the business wholeheartedly, not because of even the money, but because they are so comfortable being with you in your team and they trust you, they know you are there for them. So, thank you so much, Father Lucas, for that. We really appreciate. And now we want to close that session at that point so that we can get to the next session, which is recognition, and this will take just 2 minutes or so. If you allow me, I take us through that.